A brief glimpse of an anti-government protest in Tehran, secretly filmed from a passing bus. One activist passes a line of riot police, capturing these shaky images of tight security in the capital. It's all very discreet, but in the run-up to this week's parliamentary election, these are some of the few videos that pass for online opposition to the Iranian regime.
They'll come together.
Human rights groups say the authorities are tightly controlling the internet, deploying a newly created cyber police force to suppress online dissent.
It looks like it's had an enormous impact. I mean, just in the past little while, we've heard stories about people who have uploaded videos to YouTube, for example, and even a question of an hour, 2 hours later, individuals going back to look at those videos, having taken down the name of the user and the user account no longer existing. So they're moving very, very quickly.
Well, this is the website of the Cyber Command of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, the Cyber Police. It describes itself as a monitoring centre for organised crime, terrorism and espionage, set up to investigate threats and the growth in the misuse of the internet. But as a result of their operations, Amnesty International says at least 10 journalists and bloggers have been arrested in recent weeks. One of them handed a death sentence. It all fits into a wider Iranian crackdown on dissent that activists say was provoked by these mass street protests following the presidential vote in 2009.
So how often do these kinds of executions take place?
Bloggers like Fazl Harami, now living in Britain, say brutal methods since then have effectively gagged Iranian dissent.
They've tried to intimidate people as much as they can, and they've tried to do things, for example, public hanging, imprisoning people, torturing people on a massive scale, to silence the people in Iran.
Back in 2009, this was a protest openly filmed outside the house of detained reformist leader Mir Hossein Mousavi in Tehran. Activists say they could only capture these latest images of the same street under cover. As Iran prepares to vote, there's no sign of the authorities loosening their hold. Matthew Chance, CNN London.